Tesla, in a new filing, says that they've updated their investment policy to provide them with more flexibility to, are you ready for this, be able to buy Bitcoin.
Hey, I'm Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So you heard it, folks. Tesla is now not only going to be accepting Bitcoin and possibly some other cryptocurrencies as methods of payments in the near future, but has purchased around $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. So in this video, I'm going to react to a few comments on CNBC as this news broke and share my thoughts and opinions. So let's get into the video. But first, hey guys, if you'd like to help out the channel and get up to 2 free stocks, check out the link in the description to WeBull. If you open a new account, you'll get 1 free stock valued up to $250 just for opening an account. And if you fund your account with $100, you'll get a second free stock valued up to $1,600. Unless you don't like free stocks, that is. And if you're in Australia, the UK or New Zealand, you can get a free stock with stake also using the link in the description. Let's get back to it.
Tesla, in a new filing, says that they've updated their investment policy to provide them with more flexibility to, are you ready for this, be able to buy Bitcoin. We have invested an aggregate $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, the company says, under this policy, and may acquire and hold digital assets from time to time or longer term. Moreover, we expect to begin accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for our products in the near future, the company says, subject to applicable laws and initially on a limited basis. We'll see what that means, which we may or may not liquidate upon receipt. That would be similar to what PayPal is doing in terms of how it transacts with merchants. This could be another, I mean, we're watching Bitcoin move up on the back, I imagine, of this news. I don't know how quickly it's getting into the public realm right now.
This news is not only huge for Tesla, but for cryptocurrencies in general, not just Bitcoin. And I have to say, first of all, I was very dismissive of this idea. I did not think it would happen. So, hey, guess what, guys? This doesn't happen very often, but I was wrong. And by the way, this is a great opportunity to give some credit to Galileo Russell over at HyperCharts. He called this in one of his moonshots. Tesla should buy Bitcoin, just like Amazon should buy Whole Foods. So, massive round of applause to Gally. What else can I say, brother? You are killing it. Although I have to admit, privately, I began to reconsider my position on whether or not Bitcoin would be something Tesla would purchase in the future after Elon Musk cleared out his entire Twitter profile and featured only the Bitcoin hashtag, and then shared his thoughts about finally starting to see the light, being a little bit late to the party with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin on a recent Clubhouse interview. I began to wonder, is something brewing here? Well, turns out something was. And this really is big news for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Bitcoin itself has shot up around 10% on this news. How many other companies would have the same kind of impact if they made an announcement that they'd A, purchase Bitcoin, and B, would begin in the future accepting cryptocurrency payments for some of their products?
I would just throw an extra point then to the discussion we were just having, which is, and we don't know this, but there's an added irresponsibility to push up a stock if you're also benefiting from it. I don't know if Dogecoin was one that Tesla bought, but there's definitely a correlation effect with the Bitcoins of this world, and I'd have to go back through all of his tweets, but maybe Musk has also tweeted to push up the price of Bitcoin in the last couple of months. But
well, he was just a few weeks ago. In fact, he had Bitcoin. He had added the symbol to his profile on Twitter and was doing a lot of things around Bitcoin that seemed to kind of push up Bitcoin at one point. That was just in the last couple of weeks. It was last week when he took the Bitcoin symbol out of his profile and then started pushing Dogecoin instead. I think the question I would also ask here is how his investors feel about this. Bitcoin has been a big performer, but it's also been an incredibly volatile holding. If you've been watching this, it's back at almost $40,000 now. But
I'd also love to know what Tesla investors think about this. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Tesla buying Bitcoin and announcing that they will accept cryptocurrency payments in the future?
It can drop thousands of dollars in a day. Ron Barron has been a longtime investor in Tesla, and I'd wonder what he thinks about this, too. Is he okay with them having $1.5 billion?
Why do it? I mean, he could not possibly have had a better 12 months, Elon Musk. He could not possibly have dreamt to be in the position he's in today, where his company does not have any chance of going bankrupt, any chance of running out of cash. It's worth, gosh, I forget the number, 800 billion. He's worth 200 billion. Why on earth do this? Why take the risk?
Can you guys believe Grandpa over here? He's severely projecting his own insecurities onto Elon Musk, in my opinion. Why take the risk? Hello, dickhead. Elon Musk taking risks. That's why we have Tesla. That's why we have SpaceX. I hate to have to point that out, but obviously Grandpa's emotions are getting in the way here and he can't actually realize that he's talking about Elon f***ing Musk. Second of all, Elon doesn't care about people's opinions. He does what he wants to do. And that's great. That's called leadership. That's called vision. That's called having testicles. And finally, I also think this is actually a fantastic idea, which I'll explain in just a moment.
But if you're Gary Gensler this morning, the nominee to run the SEC, and you're waking up and reading this news and this filing saying this it took place in 2020, in January 2021, that they changed their investment policy. Meantime, you're watching Elon Musk over the last 3 weeks pump Bitcoin and other digital cryptocurrencies. I think there's a question mark of what's going on here from the start. Meaning, if I would bet by the end of the day there will be an inquiry of some sort. I'm not suggesting wrongdoing per se, but you're going to start to raise some questions about what was being said publicly on one end, what was being done privately, because clearly something inside Tesla, there were decisions being made inside Tesla to buy this. I think it just raises all sorts of questions.
Well,
you look, I could see somebody make the argument that he was tipping off the public in a good way to get ahead of this, but I could also see people argue that this is another form of market manipulation.
And this is someone who's had clashes with the SEC before and had restrictions on his tweets imposed on him before. I want to know what every single Tesla board member thinks about this. They presumably had to vote to approve this decision because the filing says that they had to change the rules to allow them to have more flexibility on their cash. All of the board members, but particularly Robin Denholm, Larry Ellison, and James Murdoch, who clearly were the people in and around the period where there were questions about corporate governance a few years ago, were added to try and add more credibility to this board and say that this just isn't Elon getting to do whatever he wants.
So regular viewers of the channel will have seen a recent video literally a few days ago where I shared not only my thoughts around Bitcoin, but also divulged the fact that in 2013 and 14 I was purchasing Bitcoin hand over fist, had over 140 Bitcoin in my possession which were involuntarily liberated from my control. Rip my Bitcoin. Many of you guys wanted to hear that story, so I'll share that soon. But I'm going to share my thoughts now on why I think this matters and why I think this is a great idea, which is practically contradicting what I said just a few months ago when I was dismissive of this very idea of Tesla buying Bitcoin. What's changed? Well, me being the moron that I am, I didn't actually think about this hard enough before I shared my naive opinion. See, it's not that Tesla has purchased Bitcoin as an investment per se. It's that Tesla's now considering accepting cryptocurrency payments. Owning some Bitcoin is important in that case to have some liquidity for these payments, blah, blah, blah. But in addition to that, let's think about some of the potential upside here. Tesla has about $20 billion in cash. They put in around 15% of their cash into Bitcoin. Not a huge amount, but let's think about this a little bit further. How many cryptocurrency millionaires are out there who are now going to get a massive fat and then go and buy a Tesla just because, oh my God, they're now accepting cryptocurrency? I think this will be a non-trivial number, to be honest. I really do. In my opinion, this announcement is going to bring a whole new set of eyeballs to Tesla. Think about all the crypto nerds out there who don't really know much or care about Tesla at this point in time. They hear the news today. Elon Musk, Tesla, buys Bitcoin. Next minute, Bitcoin moves 10%. They take a second look at the company. Wait a minute, what are these Teslas again? Holy shit. Damn, dude, best vehicle on the planet? I think I might buy one. One question I have is what products will Tesla accept cryptocurrency payments on? And ultimately, what cryptocurrencies will Tesla accept as payments? I have a funny feeling initially it might just be products in the merch store. Maybe Tesla will accept Bitcoin payments. Probably Dogecoin second in line. I mean, Elon's been trolling about Dogecoin now for the last week. So I don't think that's extremely unlikely, but I can definitely see long-term Tesla accepting cryptocurrency payments across all of their products, including, of course, their vehicles, their solar, Powerwalls, battery, etc. And as I mentioned in my recent Bitcoin video, I will not be surprised if we see Bitcoin 2x, 3x, 5x, even 10x over the near term. And this is not a prediction, as I said in the video, but I won't be surprised to see this outcome. Just imagine what would happen if that is the case. Tesla has $1.5 billion in Bitcoin for liquidity purposes primarily. A couple of years' time, maybe that's worth $5 billion, $7 billion, $8 billion, $12 billion. Who knows what could happen? I'm really fascinated to watch this play out, and I've got to say, I'm really excited. I was dead wrong, man. I love saying that. I was wrong. So anyway, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a good idea? Is it a smart move from Tesla to begin accepting cryptocurrency payments? What cryptocurrencies do you think Tesla will ultimately accept? In fact, here's a better question. In what order will Tesla begin accepting cryptocurrencies? Will it be Bitcoin first, then Dogecoin, or something else? Let me know in the comments below. And guys, just because I'm a massive troll, I could not help myself. Limited edition Tesla and Bitcoin to the moon shirts available now in the merch store. If you'd like to pick one up just for the lols, there's a link in the description. These won't last. I will be removing them from the store pretty soon, but I just thought, you know, why the fuck not? Man, I did not expect to be making this video. I'm Stephen Mark Ryan. This is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. Dogecoin to the moon. And don't forget, if you'd like to help out the channel and get up to 2 free stocks, check out the link in the description to WeBull. If you open a new account, you'll get 1 free stock valued up to $250 just for opening an account. And if you fund your account with $100, you'll get a second free stock valued up to $1,600. And if you're in Australia, the UK, or New Zealand, you can get a free stock with stake also using the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. If you'd like early access, exclusive videos, regular Q&As, our private Discord server and more, consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can keep creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. You can now also become a member of the channel for some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.